What is the general equation of a cosine function with an amplitude of 3, a period of 4 pi, and a horizontal shift of negative pi? Well, let's start off with some basics. Here's the general model of a cosine function. Y equals A times cosine of B times x minus h plus k. So let's talk about what each one of these things represent. So the A value is going to be the amplitude. Except it will always be positive. Even if this is a negative number, amplitude is always considered to be positive. Okay, the B value leads to the period. The B value by itself doesn't mean anything. But we have this little formula where we can find the period by doing 2 pi divided by the B value. In fact, maybe I should just write the word period out. Are you guys writing this down? Grab a pen, write this down. Alright, the period is always 2 pi divided by the B value. So that's what the B value does for us. This H value is the phase shift. Okay, it is horizontal. If this number is positive, it's going to be left. And if this number is negative, it's going to be to the right. Alright, and finally the K value is the midline. Okay, basically it's a vertical shift. And this one works like normal. If it's positive, it'll be up, and if it's negative, it will be down. So that's the background information that you need in order to answer this question. So let's see. The amplitude is supposed to be 3. So that allows us to eliminate 2 of these functions, because this number right in the front is going to be the amplitude. So this one has an amplitude of 4 pi, and so does this one. So that's wrong, so we can cross these out. Okay, I can probably narrow it down the rest of the way. Well, you know what, I could use either one of these things. Let's look at this. If the phase shift is going to be negative pi, which is another way of saying left pi. Okay, if the phase shift is going to be negative pi, that means we need plus pi on the inside. But both of these have plus pi, so that doesn't help narrow it down anymore. Okay, but notice that both of these have plus pi, and positive means left. So the horizontal shift or phase shift is actually negative pi. Anyway, we're going to have to find the period. So since the period is supposed to be 4 pi, that means that 4 pi should equal 2 pi over the B value. So we can solve this and find what B is. When you have a variable in the denominator, the quickest way to solve it is to simply swap these. Okay, if I trade places with these two things, then the B value is going to end up in the front, and then I will have 2 pi over 4 pi. Okay, you swap these. So that's going to give me, well, the pi's will now cancel each other out, so no more pi's. And 2 over 4 reduces down to 1/2. Okay, which is the same thing as 0.5. So the b value is 0.5. Remember, the b value goes right here. So this is the function that has a b value of 0.5 in addition to everything else we already talked about. So this third one is the answer. Let's go ahead and check our answer. Kabam! Nailed it.